Good morning, children. How are you? Children, today we are going to do a new topic, and the name of the topic is famous dances. Children, all of you know what is dance. Dance means the movements that are done when music is playing. Dance helps to make us healthy, stress free, and energetic. Dance is an art. Some people dance to express their feelings and emotions. Dance can be used to tell a story. India is known for its classical and folk dances. Today we will discuss famous classical and folk dances of India. Number 1 is Manipuri dance. Manipuri dance is one of the major Indian classical dance forms named after Manipur, a state in northeastern India. Manipuri dance is a team performance with its unique costumes. It is accompanied with devotional music created with many instruments. Manipuri dance depicts scenes from the life of Lord Krishna. It is characterized by smooth and graceful movements. Next is Kathak. Kathak is one of the most elegant dance forms of India. The term Kathak is derived from the Vedic Sanskrit word Katha, which means story, and Kathakar, which means the one who tells a story. Kathak dancers tell various stories through their hand movements and extensive footwork, their body movements and flexibility, but most importantly, through their facial expressions. Kathak dance is associated with the state Uttar Pradesh. Pandit Birju Maharaj is the best Kathak dancer from Lucknow. Next is Kathakali. Kathakali is a major form of classical Indian dance from the South Indian state of Kerala. The word Kathakali literally means story play. It is known for its large, elaborate makeup and costumes. The elaborate costumes of Kathakali have become the most recognized icon of Kerala. In Kathakali, the story is enlivened in the dance. It is a storytelling form of dance in which dancers do not speak or sing but use mudras or hand gestures that convey the dialogue of their individual character. Next dance is Odissi. Odissi is a major ancient Indian classical dance that originated in Hindu temples of Odisha. Odissi was traditionally performed in the temples by the young girls. Odissi, in its history, was performed predominantly by women and expressed religious stories, particularly of Lord Vishnu as Jagannath. Odissi performances are also related to Hindu gods Shiva and Surya. The female dancers wear bright colored silk sari. Silver jewelry adorns her head, ear, neck, arms, and wrist. They wear anklets called ghungru, and waist is tied with an elaborate belt. She wears a tikka on her forehead. The male dancer wears a dhoti neatly plaited in front and tucked between the legs, while the upper body remains bare. A belt adorns his waist. Next dance is Bharatnatyam. Bharatnatyam is a major form of Indian classical dance that originated in Tamil Nadu. It is one of the oldest classical dance traditions in India. It was nurtured in the temples and courts of southern India since ancient times. The dancers perform with hand gestures, footwork, and facial expressions. They wear traditional costumes like saris, jewelry, and hair ornaments, and specifically apply facial and body makeup. There is one more dance which we will discuss about, that is Bhangra. Bhangra is a type of traditional dance which originated in Punjab. The dance was associated primarily with the spring harvest festival Baisakhi. Several dancers execute vigorous kicks, leaps, and bends of the body on short songs called boliyan and to the beat of dhol, which is a double headed drum. It is a folk dance. The outfits of Bhangra are turla or pug, which is a turban, and it is tied differently than the traditional turbans that the Sikhs wear. They wear loose kurtas with embroidered patterns, lungi, which is a loose loincloth tied around the dancer's waist, and rumal, which are small scarves that are tied onto the fingers. Children, I hope you like this topic. Thank you. Have a good day.